Hi, this is Benj Arriola, Senior SEO Director here at 8560. What we're going to talk about today is AI platforms or LLM assistants and tracking their traffic and conversions within your own web analytics. So when talking about traffic and conversions from AI or LLM platforms, whenever we're looking at these platforms, it is now one of the new sources of traffic because there are more users that are using this as an alternative to using search engines, directories, or video sites to gain more information about a topic that they're interested in. And because of that, these AI tools could mention your website or any website and possibly link to them coming from the LLMs. And because they could do that, it is now a new source of online traffic going to your website. And this could be beneficial for marketing purposes. And because it could be used for marketing purposes, and it is a new source of traffic, digital marketing agencies, in-house professionals, business owners would want to know where the traffic is coming from, and they want to see the effectiveness of these efforts. And what would be included in these channels would be the AI platforms. Now, how that is measured is through your web analytics tools. There are many out there. However, Google Analytics has 80% market share of all the web analytics platforms. So we're going to primarily talk about this using Google Analytics. If you're using a different analytics platform, most likely what you'll see is the concepts are relatively the same, and most likely you'll also be able to do this regardless of the analytics platform that you're using. So the latest version of Google Analytics is GA4, and currently there is no built-in marketing channel segment that's configured to the AI platforms. They have channels named like organic search, paid search, email, and many others, but there is none yet for AI platforms. But you could still configure AI platforms in a somewhat manual way. How do we filter down the data within GA4? So there's different ways how you could do this. You could build it within the template reports within Google Analytics and create filters there, or you could use the explore reports within Google Analytics and build the filters there, or you could create a custom channel and configure it. So there's three areas within Google Analytics. If you're using a different platform, most likely it's going to be in a different area. But how we do this, just pay attention to the concepts, and most likely you'll still be able to do it in the exact same way. What we're going to use is what you call regular expressions, or Regex for short. This is not a video about Regex, so we're not going to go through a full-blown lesson about that. But this is a way of giving patterns to search for within these filters. And I will supply these filters. I'm breaking them down into two. One is if only inclusion regex is allowed, meaning you give a pattern of what sources should be included. Now, I'll give another example that is more accurate, is if inclusion and exclusion is allowed. So for the inclusion, this is the main regex pattern. It doesn't have to make sense right now, but you'll see that this is a search pattern to determine what the different platforms are and basically include them in the results. Now, if exclusion is allowed, there are two. There's an include regex and there's an exclude regex.